Hello, everybody. Wave 3 News. Meteorologist Brian Good here on this Thursday. Had to think for a minute. I hope your day is going well for you. I know it's kind of a sleepy day today. You know, these clouds around and kind of reminds us of February or something outside. It's just tough to get going. I get it. Good nap weather day today. I thought about a nap somewhere around here at some point, but unfortunately, too busy to do one. But anyway, hopefully you are trying to relax, enjoy the day, and try to put a smile on your face even though it is gloomy outside. Let's talk about our outlook still for the next couple of days for when it comes to severe weather. Obviously, quiet here today. Severe weather in the Carolinas. We got to watch out, in fact, in that area not far from Myrtle Beach. And also some strong storms into Texas as we head through the day tomorrow on your Friday. It's mainly going to be the front range of the Rockies start to get a little more active as a new system rolls out. This will be the one that will affect this next week, especially as we went to Memorial Day and Tuesday. But between now and Saturday, we're looking in really good shape. Today, though, I wish I could say the same. That's not the case, as you all know. We've had some clouds around, and at times we're seeing hints of sunshine. And it's just teasing us with sun, but more clouds than anything. It looks like Indiana is going to be able to clear out first as we into the next few hours. Kentucky will be last. In addition to that, if you look real carefully, let me see if I can zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Real carefully, you can see a few little specks there. These are just little sprinkles that are popping up on the radar. Just enough to get a few rain drops in your windshield, and then they're gone. And that trend will continue. They're just feeding on whatever sun is breaking through the clouds, and that's all they are doing. But because of the clouds, you see we're just struggling. We've hit a high officially so far, 58, by the way. We're 57 now. We've hit 58. That puts us up there in the coolest weather we've had since March. So certainly a chilly afternoon. Now, as we into this evening, watch how we just clear things out. And it's going to get chilly tonight. I mean, here in the city, we've got our low right now, forecast around 45. We'll evaluate the clearing potential later, decide if we need to lower that or not. Right now, usually the urban effect wins out here. But look at the outline areas. 38 in Corden, 39 in Lebanon, 39 in Campbellsville. Can't rule that out. So we're not expecting frost, but it does look chilly later tonight and tomorrow. Now, tomorrow there is going to be a front moving in, kind of a backdoor front, if you will. And backdoor fronts are ones that move in from the opposite direction, kind of the north-northeast. It is going to try to squeeze out whatever moisture it can for a brief shower as it passes through tomorrow evening. Right now, that looks to be for the Cincinnati region. Maybe Frankfort and Lexington could see a brief shower out of that. Right now, we are going to keep our area, though, dry, although we could see some clouds from that front as it passes through. Then as we into Saturday, looking good. Slight chance for maybe a pop-up storm, but I really think this is overdone even with that idea. I think most of the day Saturday is looking good. Temperature should at least make it in the 80s. Sunday, a chance for spotty storms. You see our alignment still mainly along and west of I-65. Memorial Day, we'll start off maybe a shower or thunderstorm chance very early in the day, but by the afternoon, very, very spotty for Memorial Day. So really the rain chances here at most for the holiday, 30 to 40%. Not bad. Tuesday's when things begin to change. You see here on the GFS, it shows thunderstorms popping up early on Tuesday, and then we're going to get into a very unsettled pattern later next week, into perhaps that following weekend of rounds of showers and storms. May not rain the entire time, but it does look wet in the extended. And that's not bad news, really, considering we're not exactly in a drought scenario, but we do have some very dry air as of late, in pockets anyway, that have really limited some of these heavier downpours. So we're starting to see abnormally dry air across to the sea, into dry ground, I should say, not air, dry ground, into North Carolina, into portions of the Ozarks. So we're not to drought status by any stretch, but we are seeing these breaks in the rainfall enough that it's starting to impact us agriculturally. Now, with the forecast, though, looking more wet and unsettled, that may prevent this from getting any worse than what we're showing here, which is good. Now, how things evolve here for Monday into Tuesday with that system that's going to cause the severe risk in Texas first is a little unclear. I don't see us having a strong wind potential aloft to produce severe weather widespread. It's marginal in some cases, so I can't rule out a few strong thunderstorms, maybe a warning or two. But the best chances to get a warning or two out of this system looks to be Illinois and southern Indiana, not so much in Kentucky. But again, we'll evaluate that when we get closer. Here's the Canadian model for Memorial Day afternoon. Shows pop-up storms possible. Perhaps a more organized line potentially on Tuesday. So that's why we're going to raise our rain chances here on Tuesday. I think the Canadians got a good idea on that. After we get past this unsettled pattern, though, and we cross the calendar over from May into June, signs are we're going to see high pressure that is going to build in across the southeast part of the country. Now, two things with that. If you get a high pressure that can strengthen, Tropical systems love that. They're very attracted to high pressure systems. So anytime you look at a weather map and you see temperatures forecast in the 90s in the southeast corner of the country, you better start looking at the Atlantic and the Gulf, because tropical systems become reactive to that kind of a setup. If you're very unsettled and you're stormy in the southeast and showers and temperatures, 70s and 80s, not a big deal. No worries on the tropic side. But if you're building heat, you have to be alert for the eastern coast here for tropics. So that's one factor we're going to be looking at. Second one is the potential for 90s. Now, if we're very green, if this unsettled pattern between now and June 1st gets us enough moisture where we stay, lush and green with vegetation and grass, it's going to be really difficult to get us above 90, maybe 91, 92, and that would be about it. When you have a lot of green and high humidity, it is really a challenge to get temperatures much warmer than that. Despite the models really showing lots of 90s, it may be right at about 90 overall. But as I mentioned, if you build the heat, got to watch for the tropics. And what do you know? The GFS, for the second day in a row, is hinting at something coming. Doesn't know. GFS is really bad about figuring out paths to these things. It can see the potential for a tropical system because it sees that heat wave building. It just doesn't know what to do with one. Does it go into the Gulf? Does it go up the East Coast? Does it go into Florida? So don't worry about the position on this. And for us, we do have signs of a front or a trough moving down at the same time. So we'll likely, whatever does happen tropically, will likely curve. And that may be a saving grace from us, but again, I'm purely speculating now. When it's that far out, there's no sense in that. So I'm going to be quiet now. All right, guys, try to stay warm this afternoon and for tomorrow morning especially, but it is going to improve tomorrow with those 70s, and overall the holiday weekend is looking really good. So get out, enjoy it, have some fun, get in the pool, wear that sunscreen, and head on down to Wakefield News Abbey Road on the river as well, which kicks off today. A little gloomy start to it today, but we're really going to make up for it in a hurry, and a lot of great bands playing, so have fun and enjoy it, guys, and we'll see you today beginning at 5.